We're beautiful.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Angels Light Tarot. Thank you for joining me for this brand new series on what are people looking for in love, or what are their experiences, what is their energy around love. Now this may help you, it might help your relationship or potential relationships. If you like this series, if you enjoy what we're sharing, what I'm sharing with you today, and you're wanting me to jump forward to your birthday or your partner's birthday, leave a comment below, and I would really leave a comment below with that birthday, and we will kind of fast forward, okay? Now, if you feel the need, go ahead and post these on Facebook. Maybe this will help someone else who isn't even looking to improve their relationships. Maybe it's something they need to hear for themselves, okay? So, of course, we're going to start with, yes, January the 1st. All right, so January the 1st, and this does not matter which year. It's just the expression, the energy around January the 1st. So, let's talk a little bit about this, okay? I know that you don't think that they think a lot about love, but they do. There is a lot of time spent in their mind thinking about love. Okay, from the outside, it doesn't look that way, but when you peel back that layer, oh, much time is spent on the ideas of love. Now, I feel like you don't realize it, but they do, but they won't share that with you. There's a lot of typical confusion, I feel like, when it comes to people born on this birthday. This confusion in love shows up in different ways. So please, by all means, this is not cookie cutter. It's not meant for everyone, but it shows up in different ways. This confusion could show up in bisexuality, transsexual. It could show up in having multiple lovers, or just confusion around love in general. So you apply that where it fits, whether it is, and you'll know exactly if this is you, this is about you, you know where it is. For those of you, if this is someone that you are interested in, you kind of have to go a little bit deeper with them to understand where their thoughts are. Okay. Now, I feel like there's some uniqueness. And I have to bring this up because I feel like it's important. There's some uniqueness around them when it comes to that sexual pleasure, if you will. And I feel like if you are in a relationship with someone born on this birthday, expect some type of creativity. Some people might say they might be a little bit kinky, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that's a word anymore. But if it is, and I feel like it is, know that whatever that thing is that is unique to them or yourself, it cannot be constant. There's always a newness when it comes to that part of their sexual nature. Yes, it's unique. Yes, it's different, but it better be different constantly. They need that excitement in their sex life. Now, for those of you who are talking to someone on this birthday, or maybe someone is talking to you on this birthday, there are so many conversations. Like, their love language on this birthday, their whole love language is the communication. Definitely communication when it comes to someone born on January the 1st. Now, this conversation is, if they're not talking to you, yeah, you want them to be talking to you because this is their love language. Now, sometimes I feel like with their energy, when you're talking to them, when you're interested in them, sometimes you can find yourself talking to them a lot about your problems, and that can kind of kind of go away from where you want it to go. Because when you start discussing your problems with them, they take on the position, if you will, of therapist. Okay, they want to fix everything for you. They want to help you go through this and help you go through that. But that's not where you really want to be. You want to be in that love relationship. So be mindful of not sharing everything, because, and for those of you that are born on this birthday, they don't necessarily want to be fixed. Some people just want you to listen. You don't have to fix everything for them. Now, these conversations will go on, yes, into the night. They love to talk. They love to get their teeth into a conversation. Now, here's the thing. They don't want you to just agree with them. They enjoy both sides of the conversation. Sometimes they may just pick the opposite side of what your thought process is, just to have that back and forth banter, if you will. Now, sometimes these long, lengthy conversations can get a little heated. Okay, and maybe sometimes a bit argumentative, but trust me, they enjoy that. They enjoy the verbal gymnastics. They enjoy, like, if they're not talking to you, because all of this conversation, it's about their love language, definitely about their love language. So in these, if you feel that, oh, they're mad at me, oh, they're upset with me because I didn't agree with them. No, they actually, and I'm not saying they're attracted to drama. No, what they are attracted to is the banter, the back and forth, because it's always about the conversation. The more interesting, the more diverse the conversation is, the more opposite ends of the conversation, the more they enjoy it. Okay? All right, now, let's see, what else do we have here? Now, sometimes, like I said, these conversations may become heated. They may become a little bit argumentative, maybe a bit full-on argument. However, through these conversations, through these in-depth, deep, heated conversations, change will come about in the relationship. So don't shy away from them. No, jump in full force, because these conversations are going to be what pushes that relationship forward. So for some of you, you're like, I don't like to argue, I don't like to bicker, well, if you don't, then this is not your person, because they enjoy it. They enjoy getting their teeth into a very in-depth conversation. And that conversation, let me tell you, if you trust yourself, if you know that this is how they communicate, know that it's going to break down some barriers to move forward in the relationship. Okay, another aspect of this is they can be fearful. Okay, this birthday definitely can be fearful of getting too close in a relationship. Yes, they will communicate with you. Yes, absolutely. But that emotional part, that part that you're trying to grab hold on to, that feels like it keeps slipping out of your hand, yeah, that's the fear base for them. They're afraid of getting hurt in love because it stems from, believe this or not, it stems from a past life of getting hurt constantly in love. And in this lifetime, they're trying to keep love at a distance. Yeah, like, I don't want to get too close because I might get hurt. Yeah. And there are times when you feel like they're getting close to you, and then all of a sudden they pull back again. All of a sudden, maybe they're constantly talking to you all the time, and then all of a sudden they pull back. Know that that's the fear of getting close. This is an emotional thing here. Deep down inside, they understand that in a past life they were hurt. They actually feel it, I want to say, on a cellular level about love. They feel it, and they're so fearful of that coming back into this lifetime that they're kind of always on the edge of not really going forward, not really going backwards in love. Some of them will take the plunge into love. And then once they get into that love, they think, oh my God, what did I do? And then once they're in that relationship, they kind of get, the more they get into this relationship, the more they start to feel like, I can't leave, because it kind of aligns on a cellular level with a past life love where they now feel indebted. Yeah, we've crossed over here. Now they feel indebted to that energy from a past life, almost like I have to be there with them because, you were there with them in a past life. And now it's like, oh, I'm here. I'm still afraid. I'm here, but all of those things that you were afraid of, you may actually manifest because you're actually thinking about that situation in a past life. If you truly believe in past life, some of us don't. Okay, so when we look at this, and now you're probably thinking, well, this is a bad relationship to be in. Not necessarily. There are ways to handle this type of energy that they want to be your counselor. They want to communicate with you all the time. They like to have that heated conversation, and they feel like they're always pulling away. And you're thinking, well, how can I be in a relationship, okay, with a person like this? Well, that energy, that same energy that keeps you pulling, pushing, and pulling, that energy also represents travel. It also represents trips, changes, things of that nature. So if you can harness that energy of love with this individual, always communicate. Know that communicating is very important. When the communication stops, that relationship is basically over. So always keep that conversation going. Now for that other energy, that fear factor, to kind of put that part of their energy to rest, make sure you're always changing, just like the sexual part of this person. Make sure you're always taking a trip, and if you can't afford that, maybe changing things up in your home. The color of the wall, change the color of the wall, change your furniture around, or go, like I said, maybe talk about changing some ideas of a way of thinking. Those things, yes, they're creating more conversation, which is going to, yes, connect you even more. So I know that you're feeling like this is a no-win situation, but this is actually, I feel like there's always a positive side to love. Okay, so now that you know this positive side to love is change, is travel, is making changes around you constantly, even in the bedroom, conversations. So you want to know how to get into their heart? Talk to them, create stimulating conversations, travel with them, keep everything, changing in the bedroom. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave that there. And also, I just wanted to, at the very end, I forgot to tell you that they like to be able, they love the freedom. They love the freedom to always be able to change their minds. That is a part of, I feel, their unconditional love when it comes to control. They don't like their minds to be controlled because they want the freedom to always change their minds. They might change where they go on a trip, or what they're thinking, or what their philosophies are in life. Okay, so go with that energy. Don't put them in a box when it comes to their mind. If you plan a trip and they change their mind on where they would like to go, be okay with that. Flow with that. All right. This is not I feel like this is a wonderful opportunity for someone to be with an energy that loves conversation, stimulating conversation, always changing in the physical nature. And change. Like, you need to be able to change with this person. Okay, the best gift that you could give to someone on this birthday is a trip. Okay, and if it's not a trip, if you can't afford a trip, like I said, paint the walls, put up new pictures, things of that nature, or a book. Maybe you buy them a book on travel. Okay, all right. I hope that gleans some light on January 1st. And if you like this, please share this on Facebook or any other social media so that we can help this channel grow. And the next birthday will be, yes, January the 2nd, of course, unless you decide that you want to post a birthday at the end or down in the comment section and say, Dora, I need this one right here. Okay, all right. So we're going to leave that got there. I send you joy. Namaste. And much, much love sent your way.